Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 1:29 p.m.
Okay, so it's currently 1:29. About to be 1:30. I kind of just had like the urge to film because I really do want to start like bringing content back. And there's just so much that's happening in my life this year that I'm so excited to share. And yeah, I guess we can start the video off like this. Don't say it's my timing, it's really just God's timing and God's will. My hair kind of looks a little crazy. I had straightened my hair like 2 weeks ago, so it's kind of a little poofy in the roots, like up front, because sometimes my hand be sweating and I be like laying down like this. But other than that, it's not too bad. And my hair definitely got longer since I cut it, because I know you guys know my hair is like was super long, and so and thick. I think my hair got back to the same length. I'm not really quite sure, but I think it got back to the same length. It just is not as thick anymore. I don't know, maybe I'm tripping. But yeah, right now I'm just taking my prenatals. Yeah, I only take this one because I'm allergic to fish oil capsules. Like, I can eat fish, but I can't have fish oil capsules. Like, I literally got like such a bad rash. It was so bad. But I'm just gonna take this. But I'm gonna get my scissors to help me like open this because it do be a little hard. And my nails, they're press-ons, guys. They're press-ons. I did them, I about to say like 2 weeks ago as well. Before the New Year's, I know that. So, here you go. Delicious. So today's Sunday, January. Alexa, what's today's date?
Today is Sunday, January 12th.
Okay, yeah, that's right. Today's Sunday, January 12th. I'm gonna tell you what I did this morning, because I did like a lot this morning. Woke up early, everything. It was so beautiful, and you could just see like the presence of God in this whole morning. And pretty much I woke up around like, I think like 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. And normally like when I wake up in the middle of the night, I immediately know, get in my word, you know? And so it's just like, I did one of my, okay, sorry about that. Anyways, so yeah, I woke up early. I don't know if you can hear background noise, probably can. But woke up early at, yeah, like I said. And then normally, yeah, get in my word. I read one of my devotionals. But yeah, so I read my devotional, and then I was just kind of like, I always read Psalms 91. I'm like, God wants something different. I was just like, what do you want me to do? And I feel like my friend Mariah has sent me she has sent me a sermon to watch. It's like Philip Anthony Mitchell, I think. I don't know, it's 28:19 though. So she has sent me that like a couple of days ago, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna watch it tomorrow. I never ended up watching it, and so, but I ended up watching it today, and I really truly, that was God. And I was telling God, like, I want to be more obedient on time, not later after the fact. Like, I want to be obedient on time, not when I need it, but when God wants me to do it. You know what I'm saying? Not when I feel like I need it, or I feel like I should do it, or I feel like I have nothing else to do. But I want to hear his voice clearly and do it on time, not question like, oh, is this from God or is it not? Like, immediately do it on time. So I watched that, and it was really good. I'll link it down below. And obviously I can't really do a fast with just water because I'm 20. Okay, sorry about that. Now the helicopter is going, but watched that and it was really, 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 really good. It was so good. And normally when I watch things, I kind of been like taking mental notes. I always like take mental notes. I don't really like, and it just registers, and then God started speaking. And so as I was watching it, God started speaking to me, and I'm in this Bible study group chat, and it's a women's Bible study group chat, and this woman, this lady, why am I acting like that? This lady had said that her and her son are gonna get evicted in like a week or so. And I looked at it and I was just like, I don't really have the funds to so into it, right? And I was just thinking, I was like, should I though? You know, like, should I be a blessing? And I was like kind of questioning it. But then today, like as I was watching it, God told me, like, even if it's just $10, bless her, because that's gonna be such a blessing to her, and you don't even realize it. Like, you know, like, just like, I don't know, like what I can think about is I saw like one little seed, and but just think about like when God or Jesus literally made it able to provide it and allowed them to feed like 5,000 people. I'm not exactly sure the exact number, but they was able to feed a whole bunch of people and give a whole bunch of people beverage, as well as having leftovers with only like 5 loaves of bread, I think. I don't know, or 2 loaves of bread, I'm not sure. But it's just so crazy. Like, if you just put in a little bit, God will do the rest, you know? And so I really do pray that blesses her. And even though it wasn't a lot, but I know that God will provide. I truly do. So, and so, yeah. And so, I don't know. I just felt like I was just really God. And although, like, I'm moving and stuff like that. And so it's just like, but God really, I'm so grateful that God blessed me to be able to bless somebody like that, to be a blessing to somebody, you know, especially if I don't really need it right now. I'm so grateful that God is able to be a blessing, help me be a blessing to somebody else. And I just know God's a provider, Jehovah Jireh. And yeah, I don't know. I just didn't really want to do it in a way like, oh, I'm expecting if I do this for you, then God's gonna give you more. I'm doing it in a more of like I guess like I'm pouring back into and not being stingy with the finances that God has given me or being selfish. I just really want to give my finances to God and surrender my finances to God, because He blessed me with them, you know. So yeah. Then I'm in this prayer challenge with my group chat, and so we wake up 5 a.m. Well, I'm gonna be doing the California time because I stay in Colorado, so it's mountain time. Wake up at 5 a.m., which I'll be waking up 6 a.m. Well, I didn't really wake up. I went back to sleep after, and then like I woke up at my alarm because I set an alarm for like 5:55. Woke up, set that alarm, and I was like, oh, I'm so tired. Like, I don't really doing it. But when I tell you, it was so beautiful. Like, we got into the Zoom. It was only 4 of us, and pretty much it was just like, boom, we just started praying. And what we were praying for was how to praise God more and to give God praise more, and just being like in a spirit of gratitude, like thanking God, you know, just thanking God and just being so grateful. And that's exactly what happened. Like, I was just praying, and we all individually prayed, and I was just praying, and I just felt God's presence, and it was so beautiful. Like, it was so beautiful. And like after that, I feel like I was able to hear God clearer, you know, and like throughout this whole morning. And so it was so beautiful. I definitely recommend. I do. But yeah, and so then after that, I went to go do my skincare, brush my teeth. I ate breakfast, and then I took a nap. But this afternoon, shall I say, I want to do a little bit of laundry for my stuff. Because I have some clothes that I left over out that are still out there dirty that I need to wash. Today I'm going to do a face mask because I just kind of want to just detox my skin. I already packed my Aztec mask, but I'm going to take it out the suitcase because, yeah. What else? That's pretty much it. I don't really have too much. Whatever God has planned for me, whatever is God's will. I didn't even plan on recording. It's just God. Really just God. I'm so excited to move. I know this is truly God's plan, and I'm so excited to see what else He has planned for me and my family. So, yeah, you guys. I know it's been so long. I don't know. I was kind of scared to get on camera and like talk about my life right now, but I just know it's God and it's be a blessing to somebody else. And I just want to glorify God, and I want to be obedient to God, and me being obedient to God is doing this. So, yeah. I'm gonna eat breakfast. Yeah, I'm gonna go eat some lunch, and then I'm gonna do some laundry, and probably pack more. Because, well, I really want to wait till my laundry's done so I can pack more, and then, yeah. But, yeah, I just want to talk to you guys. I hope you guys are having a beautiful Sunday. Happy New Year's. Yeah. Hi. So, I'm just coming up on here and then in an act of obedience because God told me to I need to stop pushing things to the side, especially when it comes to an act of obedience. In the season, God has been teaching me patience and obedience. And I just got done watching a sermon by Philip Anthony, I think. And it's so beautiful to see how God speaks and moves through him. But it's also very beautiful to see how God has always spoke and moved through me. And I've been hearing so many, like, God has been showing me so many signs that the gift and the talent, that the gifts and the talent that he has given me, he wants me to put that and use YouTube as my ministry and stop thinking about like, oh, I need this to be perfect, or I'm just waiting for the perfect timing, because tomorrow's really never promised. And there's so many lost souls out there, and me not being a good disciple, it's gonna hurt God's people. And most importantly, it's gonna hurt God, but then it's also gonna hurt me because I didn't act in accordance to the obedience and the authority that he had given me. I really love God, and I don't want to do nothing that's gonna hurt him, or I don't want to do nothing that's gonna push me away from him. But I say all to say, God's really good, and God is calling me to be present and obedient to his word, and to be a disciple and evangelize. He's been calling me to evangelize, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, and he gave me the platform of YouTube. So, yeah, I love God so much. I love what he has blessed me with, and I love his plan, his timing. The people that he put in and out of my life, the doors he has closed and the doors he has opened. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I love God so much. So, yeah. Yeah, it's currently 9:30. So right now I'm about to do my Bible study. I woke up early this morning at like 5:30, and I was just so thirsty. So I got some water, ate an orange, and then I immediately went to go brush my teeth, and then I read my devotional and went back to sleep. But yeah, today I'm doing something a little different, because normally I do my Bible study, and because I don't have a notebook right now, because I use all the pages in it. So I'm just kind of waiting to get a notebook. But what I've been doing is kind of doing my Bible study in my notes app, and I have like this 5-minute Bible study like guide, and that's just what I've been doing for like the past almost 2 months. But God's really just been calling me to just pull out my camera whenever, and it's glorifying Him. And so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do it. I want to be obedient. So today the theme is I can't take the stress. And so I'm going to be reading in Psalms 55 and 6 through 8, 16 through 17, and 22. So yeah, the key verse in here says, cast your cares on the Lord, and He will sustain you. And that's Psalms 55 and 22. And then, so it has like these questions that it asks me. So like an understand section. And the question is, have you ever wished you could simply fly away like a bird from the demands of your life? What circumstances in your life cause those feelings? The second question is, how might you find practical ways to cast your cares on the Lord? What actions might that involve? When the stress in your life, and the third question is, when the stress in your life seems overwhelming, will it help you to set your phone or computer to remind you to pause just for a moment and pray? So yeah, those are the questions. Normally I like to kind of answer the questions first, and depending on, because sometimes the questions be like, I'm gonna put this like down below, because I would definitely recommend it. Like, I love it so much. I've been using it for like, I got it a year ago, but I've really been using it for like maybe like 10 months, 11 months, so almost a year ago. But it says, have you ever wished you could simply fly away like a bird from the demands of your life? What circumstances in your life cause those feelings? Yeah, honestly, I have before, which I could simply just fly away. Like, I don't have time for this. And I feel like I do that a lot. Really just kind of based off of like childhood trauma. Like that's just something I'm used to. Like that's what I gravitate towards, is like closing the door immediately and just taking you out of my life. Like, I don't want to deal with that. It's just a coping. Is the way kind of like, I guess, I cope. Because I feel like if you're out of sight, out of mind, I don't have to deal with the problems or circumstances that come with you. Circumstances in my life that cause those feelings, yeah, it honestly will have to be my childhood trauma and the hurt that I got from a lot of authoritative figures and older women in my life. It really caused me to have these feelings of like, I just want to be gone, like let go. The second question is, how might you find practical ways to cast your cares on the Lord? What actions might that involve? I would say, let's find the definition of practical first. This is what I like to do, because like I obviously know the word, but like all right. So, okay, practical. Practical is kind of like a theory or an idea. It's like the most like ordinary way, I guess you could say. That's kind of what I got. So, how might I find a practical way to cast my cares into the Lord? I feel like the most practical way is by praying. Honestly, I tell anybody, when it comes to praying, talk to him how you would talk to anybody. Obviously, don't cuss. But, I mean, if a cuss word slips out, it slips out. But, you know, talk to him how you would talk to your best friend. Like, if you're really just going through it, 9 times out of 10, you're going to call your best friend. You're going to call your mom. You're going to call your dad. You know? But, most importantly, we should be calling God first. And so, I feel like the most practical way to cast my cares into the Lord is just by praying, talking to him, telling him right in that moment how I'm feeling. And that's what I kind of like struggle with. I mean, I was good with it at first, but then I kind of like struggle with it, and to where it's like it's harder for me to just. I had a point in time in my life where I wanted to only come to God when I felt like everything was together, where I felt like I was perfect. But that's like cleaning yourself before getting in the shower, you know? And so, now in those times like where I'm just like super distressed, super out of it, I do make sure that I'm like talking to God, like telling him flat out, Lord, I feel this way. I feel this way. I feel like doing this. I feel like going to gossip, you know? And he understands that, because it's like, if I'm being honest with him, he doesn't want me lying to him, because if it's like, not even lying, but he doesn't want me saying one thing even though my heart says another, and he knows what my heart says. And so if I simply feel like, Lord, I feel like gossiping today, I've been gossiping, he wants me to be honest with him, because that's the only way how God can really truly step foot and continue working on in my life. Okay. I was thirsty. Anyways, so the third question was, when the stress in your life seems overwhelming, would it help you to set your phone or your computer to remind you to pause just for a moment and pray? I'm pretty sure it's acting like would it help to just set your phone or your computer down to remind you to pause. Honestly, yes, it would be helpful. And sometimes when I'm just really like stressed and overwhelmed, sometimes I'm just like scrolling, so I can kind of just get it off my mind. And that's not good, because the minute you get off your phone, the minute when you go to the bathroom and you're off your phone, 1 second that you're off your phone, those feelings, those emotions, those thoughts are going to come right back. And so I'm actually going to try to stop like just constantly just scrolling. Like, I just need to rest, and not even rest, but just take a moment, feel this moment, feel the emotions that I'm truly feeling in that moment, and not trying to suppress them, and being present and being on one accord, and then like really gathering all the thoughts and the emotions so I can be able to tell God how I'm feeling, or even to be able to communicate if there's others involved, how I'm feeling in that moment. And yeah, just praying. Yeah. I've never done this before, so this feels different. It feels like I'm like, I don't know, I'm just talking to myself, but talking to God's people, and this is God's orders. So, but like, I'm not like a preacher. I'm just a girl who does my Bible studies in the morning, okay? I'm just a girl who loves God, okay? I'm just a girl who wants to be obedient to God, okay? But yeah, so I'm gonna read. I'm not gonna read out loud. You guys are more than welcome to read it and put it on the screen. And you guys, I just normally, like, when I'm reading, I like to underline. I was highlighting at first, but I think it's because I don't have Bible highlighters. This is my Bible. I think I showed y'all. It's an NLT, and it's green. Then it has these tabs. Super cute. So, yeah. I'm gonna read. Okay, I just got done doing my Bible study. I hope you guys got done doing yours too. But now I'm gonna do my 4-minute journal. The only thing, don't mind this, I think it's a oil stain. But the only thing is, I'm good at doing it in the morning. It's just nights. So, today's the 10th. And the quote is, pleasure is always derived from something outside you, whereas joy arises from within you. And that's Eckhart Tolle or Tolle. But yeah, I'm gonna do this and then I'll show y'all a clip.